Hi there Minerva makers, it is Jo here, and today I have a tool video where I take a look at a tool from our website and show you how to use it. Slightly different today, I'm taking a look at a range of tools that all do the same job, and that is a needle threader. You'll often see me on a video with my glasses on my head because if I wear them I can't see you on the camera, but I need them for close work. I find threading needles increasingly difficult, so I thought I'll have a look at some different needle threaders and see which ones I like the feel of, which ones do what I want them to do. And I've got two different types, one for threading hand needles for hand sewing, and I've also got a couple for threading your sewing machine. Let's crack straight on. Most of today's tutorial is at the table and I'll be showing you the different products and how they work. I've got a range of needle threaders, from really budget friendly ones like this, and if you get a sewing box from a relative then you often find one of these in your box, and if you're new to sewing you might wonder what it is, so I'll show you how to use that one. I've got an automatic needle threader. I've got a needle threader with an LED light on the end if light really helps you to see the eye of the needle. It will depend what kind of eyesight you have. And this Clover automatic needle threader. Let's start with the budget one here and we'll work our way up and you can see which features you like. First up, let's look at the budget friendly option. So it's a little metal thumb and forefinger holder with a wire loop on the end, and the wire loop fits through the eye of a needle, giving you an even bigger eye to aim your thread at. You can now put your thread through that larger eye, and because the wire is malleable and fine, it collapses down so you can pull the thread through the eye. They're super effective and a really clever design. You get 3 in the pack. They're portable, they're light, they're great for taking in your sewing bag if you travel with your sewing, and you can use them with machine needles as well. These ones concertina down really small. Okay, next we're going to look at an automatic needle threader, which is in a similar family to this one. So there's this wire loop inside here, but it just makes it really easy, and you can line up a few needles. So if you're swapping colours, it's really easy to just pull through the next needle. So it's already loaded up with 5 needles. You put the thread through the hole, select a needle, once you've used up all the needles, you can open up the needle threader, and really you can see that inside it is just one of these but in a plastic casing. So if you want to put your needles back in or thread up for another 5 needles, then you put your needle back onto the needle threader, stack up another 5. So you can see now what's happening. I'll thread you on without the cover on. You put your thread through the hole, but really you're going through the eye of the needle threader. Put through about 2 inches. And then you would select your needle. And that is how your needle threads. But of course you're doing that with the cover on top. This next one is a handy little size, and again it's got a wire loop, but it's also got an LED light which can help me to thread up my needle. And then again I've got that huge eye to thread through. And when you disengage the light, it also draws down the wire loop. This threads up really nicely. I also like that it's got quite a large loop on it, so if I was sewing together knitting, then I could get a piece of wool through there. It's much bigger. Whereas I feel on this one, I've still got quite a small eye to feed through in the first instance, and I need to make sure that the wire loop is around that whole area, otherwise I'm going to miss it. I like this one. I really like good light when I'm threading a needle, and I love the shape and breadth of the wire threader. Okay, the next one is larger. It is the Clover desk needle threader. So this one has some specific needle limitations. So it's for an oval eye needle, not for a circular eye needle. And it's not suitable for an embroidery thread needle that's very big at the eye end. It's got instructions how to use it, but I thought you'd like to see it in action. With this needle threader, you put your needle with the eye end, I've got a gold tipped one so that you can see it, into slot number 1. You put your thread through this groove gap here and hold it. And then you're going to press number 2. When you take the needle out, it's just pushed it through enough for you to grab it and thread up your needle. If you were left-handed, then you might have it the other way, in which case you still need to hold the threads away from the handle. And your needle is threaded. This one also has a thread cutter on the top. If I had to choose one, I would go for this one because I like the size of the wire. I like that it lights up, so it's easy to handle. I can just fit it in the palm of my hand, and it would fit in my knitting bag as well as in my sewing kit. These are really budget friendly, great if you want to see if they work. And this one's okay, but I still feel like I've got quite a small eye to thread through. Let's take a look at some sewing machine needle threaders. To thread a sewing machine needle, you can go back to the little needle threader that we used in hand needles because it will also work with a machine needle. You do still need quite good eyesight there to get that to work. You can use one of these needle threaders and needle inserters, so each end of this tool does a different job. This is the needle threader end, and there's a little hook at the top and there's a groove in the centre. You can see here it looks like a V shape, and that's going to run down the needle. And here is a Y shape, and that's going to grip the thread. So you start by putting the thread through the Y shape, so the hook is on the top and the thread goes from top to bottom. Hold a little tension on the thread, and now the V shape with the hook at the top will run down the needle. And when you feel that you've hit the eye, you push, and the pin will push the thread through the eye of a needle. Here's the pin look. It pushes the thread through the eye of the needle. The threader will push a loop through the back of the eye of the needle, and you use the little hook to pull the thread so it's ready to use. You'll find the whole of this needle threader easy to use if you don't have the foot in place because you've got a bit more area to work. This is also really useful if you've got twin needles, because even if you have a fitted needle threader, then it's difficult to use when you have two needles. So you can do the same. hold some tension, have your hook on the top, run the V shape down the needle and push. And repeat for the other side. The other end is a needle inserter, and it's got a flat back and a curved front, and that mimics a sewing machine needle. So you can drop a sewing machine needle into the needle inserter, and it gives you something a little bit more to hold onto here, and it stops you from dropping your needle down into the throat plate. So now you can put your needle in, tighten the screw. You've just got a little bit more to hold here rather than trying to hold the needle. You can definitely make sure as well with this that you push your needle up to the highest position so it's in the correct place before you apply the screw. Again, this works with a twin needle, so you put one of the needles through the needle holder, make sure you've got the flat bit at the back, and then insert your needle. This is a needle threader and a needle inserter. Today I use the hemline one, but you can also get the same tool in other brands. So this is the Prim one, which is code 611126. As you can see, there is a really big range of products there with all different price points, and you can try and match a needle threader to either your eyesight requirements or your budget. Today I'm wearing a Grey 9 Studio Scout tee in a cotton linen. I really like the open neck of it, and it's a woven t-shirt without any darts. It's a really good draft, and I make it quite a lot in all different kinds of woven fabrics. We would love to see what you've been making with your fabrics, so head over to Minerva and share your makes there. You can make a free account, upload photographs, give a description. It doesn't have to be products from Minerva. We just love to see what the sewing community has been up to. You can be really super inspired by other people, and it's a great way to get some ideas for your next project. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.